Tell me how did your day go?
Yeah, my day was good.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
As usual, we have completed my task, working task. I
I
had
have
the,
I have completed my task.
I have completed my task. I had my dinner,
Hmm?
and I have recently I have completed one session, and then after back to back your session.
Oh, okay. Today also you completed another session.
Yes,
Okay, very well. So you were able to speak well.
yes, I have try. I am trying to speak well, but but let me check with you how's going, good or bad.
Okay. Okay. Let's speak for 5-10 minutes and then I will give you my feedback. All right.
All right, sure.
Okay, very well. So let me ask you something more simple. The first question, so that you get a little, you can elaborate more and not just 2-3 lines. Okay.
Okay.
Um, you have kids. You told me yesterday, right?
Yes. Right.
Um, so when you see a world full of kids using technology all the time, do you
Right.
get concerned? Does it worry you? Do you get concerned about the upcoming generation and how their lives will be? Because you did not have that life that they are having now. It was
Right.
different, right? So, how do you feel about this?
For for that for now generation they are good because they have the lot of opportunity
They
which
have
was
a lot of opportunities.
there are a lot of opportunity which was we don't have any opportunity that types
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
for my kids or for my kids and for the new generation
Mhm,
for they have the advanced technology, right?
mhm.
In my school time, in was my school time, uh, I don't have any laptop, right?
I did not have any laptop.
Did
Mhm,
not have any laptop. If I have any internet access, if I need any internet access, I have to visit one cyber cafe, right, in nearest cyber cafe. But
yes.
right now the cyber cafe, I think so temporary or permanent may be closed because every home there is a 2 or 3 or 4 5 smartphone available, right?
True, true.
And also laptop are also available, right? My kid is 2 year old, right?
two
But
years old.
3 years old, and now he is using and surfing my mobile phone.
Mhm, mhm.
I'm scared sometimes because there is in mobile phone there is a lot of misguidings or some another issue also. But for education purpose or ec- for another next level purpose, this technology is also good.
Correct. And what about the health of the child?
The health of the child is problem because in my parents time when I completed my school and come back home, right?
Used to come back home.
Used to come back home and I finished my homework and I start TV, right? For TV distance is 6 to 8 feet, right? But
Mhm,
right now mobile there is no any gap, so it will impact in mindset also and eye vision also.
mhm, mhm. Yes, and there are a
So
lot of dangerous waves that are emitted from the cell phone, which are harmful for the child,
right,
right? Even for us, actually, not just
right.
children, right?
So
So
this is the area of concern right now, but there is some positive or negative also. But if you
there
can see,
are some
there,
positives and some negatives.
right, there are some positive and negatives. You can say 80 or 20% ratio.
Okay, okay.
For my opinion, right? Maybe another person to person is scary, right?
Mhm, mhm,
But for my opinion, 80 to 20%, 80% is very good. And
mhm.
for 20%, we have to take some precaution so we can avoid this type of issue.
Okay, what sort of precautions?
Precaution we can, if any urgency, then we can use our mobile
If
and we
there
can,
is any urgency.
if there is any urgency, so we can give our mobile to our kids.
Mhm.
right. And if for not for all time give for play the game and do any some unnecessary activity, we have to monitor them to what my kid are doing or what is not doing. So we have to check history or all that
Mhm,
kind of precaution. So it will help for our kid also and our society also.
mhm, mhm. Okay.
Because
If you yes.
because you know in last few years back there is one site or gaming site, and the child they are just playing game and they are committing suicide, right? They just challenging and committing the suicide.
Yes, yes, yes. The blue shark, whale, something like that.
Right, absolutely right, Sarkwell. So this is the very high level area, right? You are giving the smartphone to your child. It's okay, good, very good. But you can understand this is the not only uh, mobile phone. You can say it is one bomb, right?
Mm,
You can
mhm.
say bomb also, right? One type
Right,
of
right. Yes. A bomb which can be explosive
right,
if not managed well, right?
right.
Okay, very well. So pretty good. Do you see how much you are able to speak, right?
Right.
So this is how much you can speak, even with the other questions that people do ask. Okay, you just have to have a little more confidence that okay, I can speak. It's okay, my grammar. I will try to work on it step by step, but I will speak as much as I want.
Right.
So like this, you have to speak every time.
Sure.
Okay, very good. So the only concern part over here, major concern I would say, is the tense. Okay,
Thanks.
you were speaking a lot about the past when you spoke about your childhood and the comparison that you gave. So you, when you're making this comparison, you have to be very careful because two tenses are involved, present and the
Right.
past.
Right.
Okay, so what you can do, instead of by hearting the tenses later, this same answer you try to give it in the correct version to yourself, where
Okay.
you're a little more careful, because with me you don't have much time to think, but when
Right.
you're alone you have the time to construct the sentences. Okay,
Okay.
so you try to construct these sentences. If you want somebody to check it, you can always type it either on Microsoft Word, or you can type it on Grammarly, which is
Okay.
another application for typing mails. I usually use it so that I can type my mails better, because sometimes even I make mistakes. Okay.
Right.
So you can always use applications like that.
Sure.
Okay. But
I will try.
otherwise, very good. You did come up with a lot of points. So I'm happy.
Thank you.
Okay. Very well. Tell me, what are the things that you tend to daydream about?
Sorry, I didn't get you. What you are
Okay.
trying?
Yeah. What are the things that you daydream about? The meaning of daydreaming is, when we sit and we keep building thoughts, we think, okay, one day I will be very rich. When I'm very rich, I will go on a world tour. We keep thinking like that, right?
Right. Of
So,
course, I right. You are right. I have the lot of the thoughts. If I will start, so definitely you don't have the time. You tomorrow you missed your job, right? Because, but a little bit I will give one thought, because when I start working and learning, so I read some economical data, right? In our country there is a lot of the people, if I can say 29% is still are hunger, right?
mhm, mhm,
They are
mhm,
below in poverty line. So
mhm,
I am doing my job very good. My family I'm running very good. But what about the that person, right? In our society we have, every person have the responsible and
has the responsibility.
responsible, has the responsibility. I remember one quote of Swami Vivekanand. Swami Vivekanand told, says that if any single person in our country and he is living at the night without food, so every educated person they are the responsible for
Mm,
that. So I think so that the quote in every time, in every day before the uh, sleeping, I remember because I nothing done that because I'm working, right? I'm working for a while, for my family, for me, for my kids. But what about the another person, right? Because they don't have the knowledge, they don't have the time, they don't have the any idea. So our awareness is definitely level. I'm not also that time if I say my childhood, I'm not a very good in financial condition, but right now I'm very good. But what about sometimes of this type of person? Because there are a lot of my friend also, right? They don't have the knowledge. If you have working any, if you are finding any construction side, right? There is lot of the workers, right? And a lot of the mother, they are carry their baby boy or baby girls, right, inside of, and they are putting the
Yes,
putting the uh,
dangerous
luggage,
workplace, right?
work, right, and they are doing, but end of the day they have received how much money, right? I think so they can't survive, right? If another day they take the leave, so they don't receive the money. If I take the leave 1 month 2 months, I will definitely receive my payment in my account, right? But they don't have the rights. So we have to think about that type of uh, issue also, right? We can't if every person says we can't do that. So I think so this is not a solution, and we can't blame the all time the politician or anybody, right? Every individual person has the
Everyone's responsibility. True.
I think so it's a totally brahm again. So I we
No,
we have go to
no,
another way.
it's beautiful. No, beautiful. I think it's a great answer, and you put it really well, along with the quote, along with the an example of your own personal life and your experience and how you feel about it. It's perfect. Do not be afraid of your opinions. Okay, they are very nice, and people will respect them. Be more confident of placing them. Beautiful thoughts. I think everybody should think about it. Maybe tomorrow when I go outside, I will remember it more and try to help somebody, right?